So there's one method you can add in your agency to completely explode your business and explode the results for your clients. I'm telling you, the best way to actually grow your agency is to get your current clients amazing results so they start raving about you and start recommending you to other people and have that word of mouth generation, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact method that we use to get insane results for our clients with literally $0 in ad spend within just a couple of weeks. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how we do this in my Miro board, and I'm going to walk you through on Go High Level how to set this up for your clients. So let's just hop right in and I'll show you right now. All right, guys, so there's one method that we love using every time we sign on a new client to get them results instantly. Now, before I talk about that, let me show you the exact process on how we actually onboard our clients. So let's say we sign a client, and this client is for a Facebook ads AI service. We usually charge around, let's say, $1,000. We usually charge, let me zoom in here. We usually charge between $1,000 all the way up to $3,000 per month, right? So $3K per month. So first, of course, we collect payment. Then after we collect payment, we set up an onboarding call. Then on the onboarding call, we get access to their Facebook account. We set up their Go High Level sub account. And we pretty much set everything up and connect everything so that they're ready to start getting leads. Now, this whole process of onboarding your client and making sure they're ready could take between 48 to 72 hours to get done. And then even after that, it takes maybe about 1 to 2 weeks to start to really get some good results for your clients, right? Because it takes time for Facebook to start to cook. It takes time to create the content. It just takes some time, right? Now, what I want you guys to realize in your agency is that you want to get your clients results as soon as possible. The longer they wait for results, the worse it is, right? We don't want to have them wait an entire month just to get things started. So one really cool way that we actually get our clients results before we even run ads is we do something called database reactivation, right? I'm sure you guys may have heard of this. Most people haven't, but database reactivation is a very, very famous way to get results right away, right? Now, this may sound very complicated, database reactivation, but it's really, really simple, right? And I suggest you do this for every single client you have. So what database reactivation honestly is, it's just taking someone's old client list. Let's say it's either an Excel sheet, you get their Excel sheet, or you get, let's say, a Google sheet, whatever the case may be. You take the list of all of their old clients and you just reactivate them. So you send them texts and emails saying, hey, we have this new offer, take advantage of it, right? It's very, very simple. I'm sure you've seen tons of companies, and you've got the text as well, where they say, hey, come back to our program. We'll send you this, that, and the third, 30% off, things like that. So it's basically a completely free offer. Now, here's the thing, right? This is really good because you spend $0 on marketing, because the best way to actually make more money is to get people who already bought from you to buy from you again, right? Because they already have that trust because you already got them results. So a lot of these local businesses have entire lists of 1,000, even let's say even like 5,000 people in their actual old list that you can contact for new business. Now, what I've seen is that usually we take about 15% of those people to actually respond back to us, and about 10% of the total list actually becomes a new client with new business and new money. So for example, one time I ran this for a salon, and they had an extension offer where they had hair extensions. So we actually sent a list. They had 20,000 people. It was insane. They had 20,000 people on their list. We sent one text and we got 400 people to actually go and book a time to go and buy their hair extension services. Now, mind you, one hair extension costs $2,000. So they got over $10,000 of just new revenue with paying $0 in ads. So if you want to wow your clients and keep them forever, you must use database reactivation. It's one of the best things that nobody talks about. So I'm going to show you exactly the structure that we use for our database reactivation campaigns, so you can just literally copy it and just use it for yourself, right? So I'm going to actually go into my Go High Level account and walk through the automation that does exactly that. Awesome. So this is our exact database reactivation campaign. Now let me actually show you and walk you through exactly how we set this up. And if you guys want this exact snapshot on Go High Level, click the link below, hop on a call with us. We'll talk about what we offer and see if we're a good fit. If we are a good fit to work together, I'll give it to you completely for free, no problem, right? So this is what we're gonna do. So let me show you exactly how it works. So first, you have to remove everyone else outside of a different workflow, because we don't want to have people from different workflows getting put into the system, right? Because we don't want to keep bombarding people who have already said yes or no, whatever the case may be. So first, we remove everyone from the workflows. And then for this offer, what we offer is specifically a special where they get 2 small hair removal areas for the price of 1, right? So this is one of my med spa clients. So this is exactly what we offer, right? So first, what we want to do is say, hi, say the name of the prospect, and then of course say who it is, which is your client. And then we talk about the special that we're running, right? A very simple text. And we want them to respond very simply, right? We don't want to completely send the offer right away because people usually won't respond. What we want to do is add a very simple action that they can take in just 2 seconds that confirms that they're at least interested in the offer. So what we do is we tell them, hey, if you're interested in the offer, just reply with 1 word, smooth, to claim this limited time offer. Right? So it's very good because all they need to do is type in the word smooth and it shows us that they're interested, and we get a text confirming that, and then they're now a prospect that we can call and put them on our calendar, right? We never ever want to make the text too long, and we don't want to make the text seem too thirsty, right? We want to make sure we set it up so people can come to us in a way, right? Now, this is exactly what we do. So after that, we set an automation to wait until reply or 1 day, right? So we either wait until they reply to the message or we wait 1 day. Right? Now, we have these 2 conditionals here. Did they reply within a day? If they didn't reply, we actually send a second text just confirming it. So we said, hey, just letting you know we have a few vouchers left. Just type in the word smooth to claim it. Very simple, right? Very simple. So that's that there. And of course, we're waiting for the reply. And as you can see here, we're waiting for a bunch of people to reply here. So of course, we just ran one, which is awesome. Now, if they didn't respond after that one, it's totally fine. We just say whatever and just let it go. Now, if they say no, what we want to do is say, oh, that's totally fine. We appreciate your time and hope to assist you in the future, just to make sure, it seems like a human and we can actually respond to them. But if they say yes on either this one or that one, what we do is we say, awesome. Now, to claim your voucher, we send them a link to the exact website where we go to claim the voucher, right? Now, sometimes people will go and claim the voucher, but a lot of times they won't, right? A lot of times they'll just get busy, they'll forget, whatever. So if they don't claim the voucher, what we do is we actually have an automated system that calls the person and calls your client at the same time, and it picks up the phone and says, hey, someone is interested in your database reactivation campaign. Please call them and make them and put them on your calendar. So as soon as they call the prospect and then they call the actual client, it says this: you have a new IPO lead from Vice Design Agency, which is my agency name. Their name is blank. Please press any key to continue, right? So they press the key and they immediately get connected with the person on the other end to put them on the calendar. And we do this because a lot of times our clients forget to call, right? It just happens. Clients forget to call them. So we want to set up a system where it calls them automatically so that they can go through and actually close the deal and the client immediately. And we have the same exact thing on this end here, right? Now, we also want to make sure that we wait for business hours. So you don't want the client to get calls at like 8 p.m. on a Friday, right? No, that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure they only get these calls during business hours. So that's why we have the system here. It says wait for business hours, time delay, and it only happens between these hours, right? So that's basically it there. But basically, that's exactly how we run our database reactivation campaign. That's exactly what the system looks like. Now I'm going to show you an example of the system actually working so you guys can use it right away. All right, so this is an example of one of the people we work with named Raquel. So we sent out this first text here. It was for an IPL treatment, and we just said, if you're interested, just say the word facial. She responded with the word facial. So we said, okay, awesome. Click here to actually book a time with us. And what happened is my client actually had an outbound call, called them immediately, and just figured out exactly what she wanted. And they answered, right? They asked questions like, oh, how long does the treatment take? You just shot a text saying that. So this was a confirmed meeting that was awesome, right? So it shows that you don't need to spend any money up front to start getting results for your clients, right? So it's a very, very cool system. If you guys want this exact system, like I said, hop on a call with me and my team. We'll talk more and figure out exactly how we can help with the link below. But yeah, guys, I hope this gave you guys a lot of value, and I'll see you guys in the next one.